Let's say you're going to watch a massive football game. Well, this is the food that you want. And of course, I'm talking about the... He bleeped that, didn't he? I know he would. Maybe I can spell it. S-U-P-E-R space B-O-W-L. I'm sure I'm not going to get in trouble for spelling it, but you know, the NFL has trademarked and they prosecute if it's used outside of their intended uses. I think stations that run commercials who are carrying that particular game can say, but if they do like, hey, we'll be talking about food on Tuesday, that gets bleeped. And I don't want to get in trouble. So, poor Max has to bleep every time I say ball. I wonder how good his skills are. We'll test them a couple times because there's a moment when I'm all right, here's what we're doing. We're doing 4 different things. We got your back. I keep saying we've got your back. I don't know if you always believe it. We've totally got your back. So we're making wings, garlic butter ranch wings on the grill. We're doing Asian meatballs, just fantastic dipping sauce on the grill. We're doing a big ass quesadilla with bacon and cheese that you're gonna love. A party quesadilla, we'll call it. And we'll start with little sausage rolls, almost one-biters. Crispy on the outside because of puff pastry, sausagey on the inside, and great food day. It's a great food day. And we start with puff pastry that comes like this when you buy it, frozen in the store. So check it out. In a bag, in the frozen section of the supermarket, and inside are 2, in addition to the 55-cent coupon, are 2 puff pastries. And they look like this guy. You can't use them frozen, so you take them out of the freezer about, I don't know, 30 minutes before you want to use them. And this is what you have. And you can do all kinds of things with this. This is what we'll use for beef Wellington in an upcoming episode. If it's beef Wellington, I think I have an idea about something else. But so now look, it's a little bit thick for our purposes today. It's mostly defrosted. We're going to make it a little bit bigger, and you could use a rolling pin, but I'm just using a bottle of balsamic vinegar, which is fantastic. Honestly, anything you have that's round will do this. So just roll it out. You're trying to get it just thinner. Okay, so you've got this rolled out, right? And you see that it's still in its 3 sections, right? 1 fold, 2 fold. We want to use them in their sections, so watch. This guy, just a little bit more. Here's what we do. We're going to take our knife and separate one of these sections. I'm not going to do everything because we got too much to do today. Now it's sausage time. And I'm using breakfast sausages. These are pork. You could absolutely use turkey if you wanted, which, you know, look, fat is flavor, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing more fatty than a pig or a pork. A pig. That's where the flavor is. So these are uncooked breakfast sausages, but they have the casing. And the casing is not our friend here. So you take your little knife and you go like this. Being careful, cut through to separate the casing. Take it off the sausage and then put the sausage right here. Cool. And now let's get another one. Do the same thing. Put it open, take the casing off, spread them out, make the meat in the middle. Okay, now we roll it up. So we take this edge over the top, carefully, roll over. And you want this little excess to come over the top. And now, see what I'm doing with my thumb? I'm helping to join this right here. Perfect. We want to make an edge that will seal. And once you've got that, then you take your knife again. You cut all the way along. Remove that, and then roll that guy into one little log. At this point, we cut in half. How perfect I did that. Cut in half again. And then once more. We're making these into really like one biters. So now you've got these little perfect baby sausage rolls that are gonna be amazing. Then they go on a baking sheet, some parchment paper. You fill up the rest of it and into a 350 oven for about 20, 25 minutes or until golden brown. Oh. By the way, available on the website. Below. This too. Quite a statement I'm making. Quite a culinary statement I'm making, not a political statement. Don't judge me because what you think I'm wearing, I'm not. So we make a little sauce because when they come out of the oven and we go to eat them, they're great by themselves, but a little dipping sauce is fantastic, and it's 2 ingredients. And it's steak sauce. I use HP because I'm Canadian and it's British and it's what I grew up with. Use any steak sauce you want. So some of this goes in here. And for a little sweetness, we mix it with, boom, some apricot jam. Pretty much equal parts. Oh, damn, I love this. And this goes like this and then into a little bowl. I mean, of course it's in a little bowl, but I don't want this messy bowl for our presentation. So we'll go like this. Beautiful. And this, by the way, tangy, sweet, it's fantastic. This goes off to the side. I've got so much stuff, I don't even know where the side is anymore. And now we'll turn our attention to chicken wings. So check these guys out. These are considered party wings. And what that means is there's the wing section and there's this little leg section, and they live together, right? And they've been cut. You can buy full wings, but then you have to cut this yourself, and there's also the wing tip. But if you buy like a full wing, you've got to separate these, and you've also got to cut off that little wing tip because it's only going to burn. Nobody's eating that little tiny thing. I mean, look, you want to buy those, save those little wing tips up and make them into a stock at some point. That's a great idea. But when it's, damn it, you got me again. When it's Super Bowl and you don't want to be screwing around, just enjoying what's happening, not taking more time than you have to, just buy the party wings. And by the way, this is 2 packs of party wings. I don't know how many there are, maybe a dozen in each. I bought 3 packs. Here's the 3rd pack, and they freaking reek. Today is January 30th. I looked at the dates of 2 of the 3 packages, and they were all good dates. I didn't look at this one, and this one expired yesterday. Please, ladies and gentlemen, check. Or what you have to do now, and it's not Foster Farms' fault, can't fault them. I gotta fault the store for not pulling this off. So now I have to seal it up, it's all disgusting, put it in my fridge, and now take it back. And go, guys, and they'll happily refund my money or give me more, but it's a hassle. So check the dates. I'm sure you can, here's our poll for today. Have you ever bought out-of-date food at the supermarket? Easily 75% of you have to have. Or maybe it's more like 50 and the other 25% bought out of date and didn't realize it. You'd never just keep it, would you? Bite the bullet, throw the out and not go back to the store? Go back to the store. Their job is to give you food that's properly dated, not this stinky Okay, but our wings go like this. So these guys, right now, are only gonna get one thing. Just a little neutral oil, and you know I'm a fan of avocado oil. And by the way, if my wife is watching this right now, she's thinking, oh my God, he's touching raw chicken with his hands. It's true, yeah. And when they're nicely evenly coated, let's go to the grill. And by the way, before I put these on, let me just address one thing that the occasional person feels the need to point out. I touch these, yes, with this hand and mix them all the way around. And now I'm holding this or holding the tongs or doing this. And somebody's gonna go, well, the guy just touched chicken and now he's touching everything else. No, I wash my hands. There's this little thing that we do. It's called editing. You don't see everything. Occasionally, in the middle of shooting, I've had to go pee. You don't see that, do you? Ooh, no, you don't. Because we edit it out. Do you need to see me wash my hands every time? It's not the Food Network. I don't feel the need to say, don't forget, you have to wash. I had a series on Discovery's Health Channel. It was called Just Cook This with Sam the Cooking Guy. I would, on occasion, pick up a dog, hold the dog, and then continue to cook. And people would write in and bitch about that. And finally, Discovery got to the point where they would pop up a thing on the screen that said, remember, wash your hands after you touch your pets when you cook. I thought, what does people have to be told that? It didn't bother me. It didn't bother anybody behind the camera. Everybody was cool with it. And it's not a restaurant. I have a restaurant. I don't have a dog there. And I certainly would never pick a dog up, manhandle it, mush the face or whatever you do, hold the ears, which I like to do with my dogs, and then put the dog down and then put my hands in food. I wouldn't do that. Look, let's just all be sensible. Little Miss and Mr. He didn't wash his hands. Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but you probably didn't see it because Max cut it out. That's what he does. He takes out the bad stuff. Like, damn it! You got me again. Come on, let's put the wings on. Hello, little guys. So I'm only going to use one side. And okay, I'm a bit anal. I like to line up the little wing sections all on one line, and then I'm going to put the little leg things or whatever you call those. So here's our little wing guys. So you're probably 15-ish minutes out here doing this, okay? Now these little leg sections. I don't know what the names of these pieces are. Top wing, bottom wing. They're all like wing things. So now the key to chicken, once it's all on, it's gonna need to be turned fairly often, not like a steak that we wanna leave, but we wanna turn it fairly often. But it's simple, and they're small, and then you can make a little cut if you need to see if it's done, but you're all gonna be fine. And while the chicken sections cook, we address our meatballs. So here's what I've got. I've got a bowl of fully cooked, these are beef and pork meatballs. You buy them frozen in the supermarket, you let them defrost, or you stick them in the... You buy them in the supermarket, frozen, you let them defrost in the fridge, or stick them in a microwave with like half power until they're defrosted. Now, Astro! There's a little dog. And now we're gonna, first thing it's gonna get, because it needs a little oil when it goes on the grill, is sesame oil. Sesame oil goes a long way. A little's good. A little too much, not good. So, watch, little drizzle, a quick toss, and then straight on the grill, like this. Look, it's just like a big ass cooking surface that doesn't have to have steaks or whole pieces of chicken. What we want some color. Look, they already have color. That's not from me, that's from how they came. But we're gonna add to that and then do something really magical with them. So leave these guys, let them do their thing, and now maybe we check our chicken. Check your chicken. Check your chicken. And the chicken looks like this. Starting to get some color. Starting, so let's turn them. We're gonna come back to this side anyways. We want to turn a bunch, right? I said that. Just know it's hot. Very happy. And while the meatballs cook and the chicken cooks, let's make a meatball sauce, shall we? And if the sesame oil wasn't a giveaway, we're going with a little Asian sauce that starts with hoisin. And I've said it before, but hoisin, Astro! Astro! And I've said it before, but hoisin is like Chinese barbecue sauce. Rich, thick, really good. A little sweet. So we need to thin it a bit, so we're gonna add a little soy sauce and then some garlic chili sauce. And yes, there's sesame oil on the meatballs, but we'll just give a tiny bit more here just to tie everything all together. Freaking gorgeous, smells amazing. And then we'll put this in a little dish too. And just to make sure we know the difference between the two sauces we made, we'll give this one sesame seeds, wait for it, and a little green onion. Beautiful. We have a sauce for the meatballs. We have a sauce for the little sausage rolls. We need a sauce for the wings. And it starts with melting butter. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna add garlic, and I'm using one of these stirrable garlics. It's 1 clove, two cloves, and 3 cloves. Nice. And for the first person that's ever watched me and is now gonna shit on me because I didn't mince my own garlic and grow it and make hemp shoes for my family and live in a yurt in the middle of the forest, and bite me. Sometimes a shortcut is a nice thing. Yurt. You. So just let that do its thing. So these are, look at how great these look. And when you start getting this beautiful color everywhere, you know that your stuff is almost done. So we can take a little look. Take the biggest piece, and I'll make a cut. I'll go this way, Max. And look in. Is your chicken cooked? How's that look? It's pretty darn good to me. We'll give it like another minute. Gorgeous. Okay, these are done. The wings are done. The party wings. It's a party and they're done. So the party wings are done. The meatballs are done. They're beautifully warmed through. They were fully cooked when we started, but they're all done. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill the heat to both of those. We're gonna close the lid, let them stay warm, and now we make a quesadilla, and our garlic butter is insanely smelling great. Is smelling great. Our quesadilla goes like this. We've got, again, a couple of these huge tortillas. We wanna warm them both a little bit. And when we have our first side warm, we're gonna go like this. Flip this guy over, then we'll add a layer of cheese. Okay, so it's a big quesadilla. It needs a bunch of cheese, right? You're not eating the whole damn thing. Then we're gonna add a layer of bacon. Did I say a bacon quesadilla? Cooked bacon, of course. And now, because we can and because I like it, we add a layer of potato chips. And by the way, these are Lay's Kettle Maui onion. Another layer of the shredded Monterey Jack cheese. And then the heated side of this second tortilla right on top. Mother, that's really hot. And now we want to turn this, and I don't know how. Oh, I know how. Hold on. I have an idea. Okay, I'm going to use this. My pizza peel for my uni. See if I can do this. Oh boy, I can almost do this. And when you're ready, you give it one quick flip and continue. It's on low. It's gonna do its thing over the next, say, 2 minutes or so. Flatten it. I push and I can hear the chips crunching inside. That's gonna be good. But now let's prep everything and get everything on our plate, shall we? Because we're right there. So here's how this rolls. We're gonna take our sauces. We've got 2. We've got this, we know for the meatballs because we put the little green onion and sesame seeds on. And this with the apricot jam and the steak sauce for the sausage rolls. So meatballs go here. And now these guys are ready to be dipped. But to make that easy for people, we'll put some of these in. People can grab a skewer. Okay, and now the sausage rolls. Look how cute these little guys are. They're definitely one-biters, man. This is the way they should be. So we take our wings, we throw them in the bowl. And now they get some of the garlic butter. Not too much, but you definitely want like a nice amount. Now hold on for the secret step. And these get tossed. Oh, the smell. It's crazy. And ready for the secret? Ranch powder dressing. Like that. So what have we created? We've created garlic butter ranch wings. Sorry, grilled garlic butter ranch wings. Oh my God. Oh, f***ing insane. And put these guys on. Pile these guys right in. So this will go here, carefully, carefully. Quesadilla comes. Go gorgeous. And look inside. Cheesy, bacony, potato chippy. What could be better? And we could use a knife, or we could use a pizza cutter, because why not? So let's go like this. We'll go this way, this way, this way. And then the pieces just go on. Is this the way to watch a massive football? Who cares if it's a football game at this point? Now I just want to eat. What have we created here, Max? One giant ass delicious platter of ridiculousness. And we're there. Where do you start? So you survey and you decide where to go. Do you start with a Asian-inspired meatball? That's where you want to start. But let's go to another part of the world and have a little British-style sausage roll dipped in this little apricot steak sauce glaze. Crunchy. Sausagey. Light. Or a bite of a bacon, cheese, potato chip quesadilla. I mean, and then this innocent looking little wing part, whatever it is. It smells buttery, smells garlicky. And then you bite and you go, it's tender, it's crispy on the outside, it's delicious, but there's that extra little je ne sais quoi. What is that, you wonder? And then your host says, it's ranch, dopey. It's frickin' ranch. Everybody loves ranch. Oh my God. This is a bountiful feast for this. Got me again. Just make it. Or make one of them. Or if you're going to somebody's house, make one, take one. Don't eat crappy food. Ever. But for a big game, when you got people hanging around, do the right thing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and liking and commenting. Love the comments. Love the comments. And if we don't respond, it's because we get a lot. We try to. But thanks for being here. See ya.